It is transfer deadline day. The window is officially closed, although West Ham are still trying to get one more signing completed, not yet done. Axel Disasi has been going through a medical today. The deal apparently is still on, but there could be some hiccups through due to player demands that they're trying to get through. Apparently, he's also wanted assurances from Nuno Espirito Santo. What they are, I can only guess that it's probably playing time. So the deal's not done. That's why I put a question mark on his face on the thumbnail. And as it stands, we have signed Pablo Tati Traore, and as one person wanted to tell me to do my research, we signed some Venezuelan kid we're not going to see.
Madrid.
So that's our window. That's our survival window, mate. How whelmed are you? Are you whelmed, underwhelmed, overwhelmed? What's your whelm?
I think we've of all the players gone out. Let me break it down. Of all the players gone out, there's not one there, right, that I would turn around and say, "Fuck me, we should not have let him go." There's not one. Every single, and there's a lot. You know what I mean? There's a fucking lot. With the terms of coming, I like what's coming. I like the two forwards. I like. No, that's about it. I only like the two forwards, really. The fact that we haven't dealt with this defensive issue, and we've had a window to do so, that underwhelms me. That underwhelms me. But we've got what we've got now. We know what we've got. Unless this Sarsi deal gets over the line. I mean, how we can play Chelsea on Sunday and then on Monday, Saturday, sorry. I mean, it's the fucking perfect opportunity to at least talk to the fucking geezer, you know what I mean? Like, and get a grip of it, because he's going to be at the same. It's just, it's not anything that I didn't expect, to be honest with you. It's the same fucking shit all the time. And as I said before, you know, past this window, it really worries me, because I can't see how we even fucking put a squad together next year, to be quite honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see.
Well, see, this is the thing, right? And why I said, have been saying about, and I had this argument with Geezer on Twitter, some journalist, about this signing and leaving things so late. And I get, well, how do you know that they haven't been trying? How do you know we ain't bid for players? How do you know? And I said we don't do anything in silence. The fact that they've waited this long, decided they want Disasi, there's no way that Disasi, we've tried to get him earlier in the window, and now you're leaving.
Got him.
Yeah, now you're leaving it so late to the point where he's doing his medical on deadline day and still stalling because of the terms, and he wants to try and finalize the terms. It's pathetic. So look, we can go into whether we think that signing's any good again in a minute, but regardless, like, that's the signing they want. Why leave it this late? To the point, it's deadline day is officially closed. I think someone said we got until 9 p.m. to sign him. But you're like, why leave it that close for such a key position? This ain't like some afterthought position. It ain't like a fullback. This ain't a midfielder. This is a fucking massive position that we needed filled, and you've left it so late.
Yeah,
it's a joke.
It doesn't make any sense. The only thing I could think of, Dan, is that they wasn't going to sign anybody, and it was only yesterday's Saturday's. Sort of like the end of the game on Saturday that sort of made them think, oh, maybe we do need one on loan. You know, that's the only thing I can think of, because, you know, you go into a window, we know what we need to do. You know, we and as I said, we knew we needed defensive cover from August. You know, they should be having these things in the pipeline. They never do. It's badly run club. Somebody just said there 9 million in profit. Yeah, it's, you know, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and this is it. Like, considering where we are, in the table, the amount of goals we've conceded, the amount of the lack of clean sheets this season, one all season, to be as just negligent with this position is shocking, and it looks even worse in hindsight now with Tadibo missing 3 games. So he is gambling on what we have being enough to go on a serious run of games to make up a 6 point gap. It's complete malpractice from Sullivan, and look, it's not surprising. It doesn't. The fact that it's not surprising doesn't make it any less infuriating, and that's the thing, man. With this, our survival, hangs on this.
Yeah,
And you look,
it's yeah, it'll never change. It'll never change, and you get the same. I said earlier, I was on Hammer's chat. Have they spent the Paquetá money? Yeah, of course they spent the Paquetá money. That money was never going to go back out. And as I said before, that was another deal that could have been concluded at the beginning of the window. We knew he was never going to fucking play for us again after that. After that game, after the Forest game, we could see what was happening. I could see what was happening with that, Moody back injury that he got. He was never going to play for us again. Why did they wait to the 30th of January to sell him? We knew what was going to happen. The geezer's using the same old tricks. In fact, I don't even think he's trying to pull the wool over our eyes anymore. I think he knows what exactly. He's not stupid enough to know that we haven't seen this a million fucking times before. The man's a disgrace. The football club is a disgrace. The way it's run, it's disgraceful. And I'll be honest with you, Dan. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. If we go down from now, we've only got ourselves to blame.
Well, yeah, of course we have. Like I said, Sullivan in general, 100%. Look, and I think Nuno's not blameless in this window. There's some of the players that he wanted. And look, as much as I give him credit, because Tati and Pablo, whether you like them or not, I said this on PMP, they've been a net positive. Like the fact that we've signed, whether they don't score a goal for the rest of the season or get an assist, those signs have allowed us to play in a better way. But the Traore thing that he was desperate to get, and it kind of cost him his job at Forest, that's suspect. Obviously he's only had 1 game. Not going to write him off, but I don't see how it makes an impact. And then, thankfully Spurs saved us from ourselves by not deciding to sell Kinski to us or loan Kinski. They was like, nah, we're not going to give you him. And I was like, oh, thank God. This is the most grateful I've ever been to Tottenham, because he was going to sign and just another useless goalkeeper for us. That would do nothing.
That was just time wasted.
Yeah. What a waste of time and resources that we could have spent trying to get in a proper centre back, a decent centre back. Someone that can come in and give us what we need. And look, I'm refreshing like crazy if this Disarcy deal gets done. Right, we disagree on the sign of Disarcy. Like, in my opinion, you get for the centre back that we sign, especially now, needs to be able to play like straight away. They need to be up to speed. They need to come in and deal with the pressures of the Premier League. Now, he could be keeping himself fit, like fit. But fit and match fit are 2 different things, in my opinion. And the thing is, from what I'm hearing, the 2 games he's played in the under-21s, he was shit. Like, he was getting skinned alive in the under-21s for Chelsea. Like, and that's why he only played 2 games and they never saw him since. So I'm very worried about that signing, that it's going to be what we need to start keeping clean sheets, start keeping goals out and solve our problems. And so that concerns me. Like, if you're not doing good in under-21s, mate, what do we expect when you come up against Man United, Liverpool's, Fulham's, and Villa's?
Well,
that we've got.
Hopefully, he'll only have to face Man United, because he'll face Burnley. I think Kilman may even play, and depending on Kilman's performance that day, he may come in against Man United. We then play a cup game, and then Tadibo will be back. So
then what's the point of that sort of? Because what is the point? Because when you look at it, right, say Kilman. I think you're right. I think if we signed Disarcy, Kilman's probably going to start, because he's just not going to be ready. So Kilman plays, right? Because of that Kilman and Mavropanos, we end up losing the game, right? I know I'm doing a hypothetical now, but because of that, by the time Tadibo comes back, it could be too late by then. Like, I just think this was such a key position. We needed someone that could at least challenge Mavropanos.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that though, Dan. I'll be honest with you. I look at everyone out there. I look at the position we're in, and I don't know who we sign.
Yeah, but we was able to do it for
I
Tatty.
wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have let Kalen Casey go.
No. But what I'm saying is, if we was able to sign someone or competent to do a job up front in Tatty, that like no one was calling for Tatty. Like if I would have said to you, well, who do you want to sign up front? You wouldn't have said, oh, that Castellanos, I'll sign him. You wouldn't have said him. But they've found him and they identified him. They put time and effort into him. That was ready to go. So why was the same level of effort not put in to sign it? They've splashed over 20 million on him, over 20 million on Pablo, and the centre-back situation is an afterthought. We could have found someone from Europe, someone with the physical traits that we need for centre-back who's ready to come straight in, like regardless of where we are. But it's just an afterthought, and that's the that's the problem. Like I said, a Craig Dawson type maybe from the lower league, just someone with a bit of grit and steel, good in the air, But we end up with someone who's, like I said, just not played any football, not even getting into the under-21s.
Let's just hope that we have a Craig Dawson style sort of hit the ground running. Not saying look, just saying that's all we've got now, isn't it?
That's all we've got is hope. Yeah, we ain't even got him. But all we've got is hope there. Because the thing is, I have to hope we sign him on loan now, because if we don't, well, then we've just let Igor go. And this is the mad thing. We let Igor go back to Brighton to free up a loan that we might not get over the line. So we don't get Disasi over the line. We've just let Igor go for nothing. Like, I think you have to pay. Don't you have to pay if you terminate a loan early? There's some sort of fee.
Probably not with him. I think they just wanted him out the door. But
yeah, I just think that is just poor. That is just so poor to go. Like we could have held on to him a little bit longer or something, or this is what I'm saying. If we had the centre back situation earlier.
No, I agree, mate. It should have been through the door, but we all know, you know what I mean? Like, and you've got certain sources online that want to make it look like it's been the most difficult fucking window on the planet because they do it every fucking time. I'll tell you what, right? At the end of the season, he better fucking eat his words, that cunt. You know what I mean? So he really does. I hope he does, because they thought that we had no chance of going down just because they thought there was going to be 3 worse teams. And, again, disgusting running of the football club, incompetent running of a football club. And it just shows you how far behind the curve we are. All of this money, all of this fucking promise, all of this fucking profit that we make, chucked in the fucking bin by geezer. He couldn't run a fucking bath. Let's be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
And I bet he don't even run his own fucking baths. That is the fucking, the ironic thing. I bet he don't even fucking run his own baths. Badly run, badly advised, stuck well behind the curve. No ambition to even push a football club into becoming self-sufficient, self-serving by bringing through any youth or by identifying any talent. Just chucking money at the problem and wasted it to the point now where we haven't got no more money to chuck at it, and he's got to fucking hope and pray that something happens. But get the man out of this football club. It will never change. It will never change ways here.
No, of course, we all know that. And the thing is, I think a lot of people are alluding to the fact of, like, we're in at Disasi, I'm in an R in. We are in a situation where we need people that want to be and want to fight. And then, I mean, if he's I'm in an R and he's unsure and he's not willing to fight, then that's not what we need here, And you want assurances like about playtime, mate. The only assurance we get is if you fucking play well, you put a shift in, you work your ass off. Then
let's be honest, if he plays one fucking game, it's more than he's playing at the minute. So
yeah, he should be fucking happy just to be on the bench. Like, he's not even making the bench for Chelsea. I don't think he's even training with the first team. Like,
Oh, someone
he
said bring Zuma back. Apparently, Zuma can't even fucking walk, let alone fucking play football.
Yeah, don't do that to Zuma. He'd end up in a bloody wheelchair. Like, as much as I love Zuma, yeah, it's crazy. Like, obviously, they wanted to keep Aguerd, and Aguerd pushed his way out. But like, we've known we're short when it comes out because Igor was obviously a panic signing, but we've just known we need a centre back all this time. And when you see Igor's not getting any game time, they should have been like, well, look, he's obviously not getting into the side. They should have planned to end his loan early, and then get a proper centre back in, anyone. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with this with El Chico here. He's not massively wrong on that. Zuma with no knees is better than Kilman.
You know he's out of contract.
Who?
I wouldn't be surprised if we signed him. St. Maximin.
St. Maxim.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I remember at one point,
centre back, 31. He's free.
He was really good at one point, St. Maximum, and then he left Newcastle and just went to shit.
Felipe Johnson. Yeah, not many centre backs. Mauricio Lemos. He's a free agent. He got released.
Yeah, they'll just try and hoover up some of these.
Yeah, some shite. Yeah, they probably would as well. Sullivan loves a fucking freebie, but
yeah, Raheem Sterling as well. Yeah. Payet's got problems at the moment. He's got some serious problems going on. I wouldn't go anywhere near that one.
What are his problems, Dan? Do you want to highlight them?
He's serious allegations going on against him that I don't want to put out there, but a woman hold up. So apparently St. Maximum left Mexico because of racist. Okay, so not because he's crap. Okay, maybe you can sweep him up. Lascelles, is he a free agent?
Lascelles, yeah, maybe.
Free agent. Well, maybe they will if disaster falls. We might look at because they know the PR.
No, they won't. They'll hope and pray that they get through the next two games relatively unscathed, and then he'll be back, and then we'll be back to where we were. They're not going to look at anything else. Them transfer people at their club are literally putting their fucking things back in their locker now because they're not going back out. That's fact.
Yeah, it's Salthouse is Lascelles' agent.
Yeah, but he's going to Leicester.
Salthouse. Well, you never know though. But if he's a free agent and Sullivan goes, "Oh no, we've just missed out on disaster," will get us Lascelles. Like, yeah. This is the thing. A lot of players, it's not match. We need. This is what I've said before the window opened. You need players that can come in and make an impact straight away. Thankfully, Tati and Pablo have. But on the defensive side of things, we need a centre back that can come straight in or be ready to come straight in.
They should have went and put £10 million out for that Cresswell.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. We never made a bid. Like we never even bid for him,
and we never fucking tended to either.
No, we monitored
Unless
it.
They would have wanted to let him go on loan to us. They wouldn't have made a bid at all. So
no, this is it. And like apparently there was money there. Because the thing is, I don't care about the Paquetá money. Like we should be able to spend the Paquetá money and then have money. Like imagine we never sold Paquetá. What? We wouldn't have signed anyone then if we weren't going to sell Paquetá. Like did we sell? Did we buy?
That was done a long time ago. Don't worry about that.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
Did you see the interview with Bowen about Paquetá? I thought that was poor from the captain, if I'm honest.
Well, what did he say? I didn't see it.
He said that he hasn't had he's suffered a lot, and he wasn't playing with a smile on his face, and he didn't. It was too hard for him, and Bowen told him to go home.
To be fair, though, Bowen was right.
Bowen was right, yeah.
No, I mean he's right to say him to go home because he's just bringing the vibe down. So it was probably best for us that he went.
But
You
he
know,
said,
rather than go,
you know,
oh, mate.
it is, but I don't think you say that, especially saying he said it in the. I don't know whether he said it in the loss or the build up to it. But he said like he wasn't playing with a smile on his face. He said, "Go home and get the smile back on your face." Fuck his smile, fuck his smile. But I agree with him. In hindsight, I think it was best he did fuck off home. But I don't think Bowen was saying it for the right reasons, to be honest. But
Yeah.
you've seen him struggle mentally. Yeah. Well, he's seen him struggle fucking football. You know what I mean? In football wise, we paid him a lot of money.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
him.
mean, look, the thing.
Fuck him and his smile.
No, yeah, listen, I agree. But the thing is, we don't know Bowen's intentions. Like, because if I'm Bowen, like, look, it's a mate and that. In my head, I'm just thinking, I could be thinking, listen, just fuck off, mate. You're making us miserable. But you're going to go, oh, go get your smile back. And, you're saying that you be nice. But, at the end of the day, I mean, he probably was happy to see the back of him at the club at that point anyway, because he's just moping around the fucking training pitch. You know what I mean? Like, he's just moping around the club. And it's just like, you're just bringing the vibe down. But he's not going to go, well, fuck off. He's bringing the vibe down. He goes, oh, go and get a smile back on your face, mate. It's okay. Like, I love it that Paquetá, right? He's fucking first game. He's had an absolute howler of a game. Good. He had a howler. See that chance he missed?
That's what he fucking deserves.
Apparently some of the Flamengo fans are already ripping into
him, yeah.
Like, he should be fucking buzzing it. I see the video with the geezer fucking taking the piss out of him and doing the dance and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost 2-0. There you go. Well,
and missed the sitter. A fucking absolute sitter.
Yeah. So even with his smile, still shit. So there we go. But what I'm saying is, like, regardless, say you sell Paquetá for whatever you sell him for, and then you spend that money, like, we should have money. Without Paquetá sell, we should have some money to spend. I'm not saying we should have 60 mil to spend, but there should be something there to spend. Yeah. The fact that, like I said, 9 million net, like, profit.
Boys, I know. Listen, I'm not talking about mental health. At the end of the day, what's made his mental health suffer? The fact that he got involved in a betting rink and a betting ring and nearly got caught for it. That's whose fault's that? It's not. The problem is, right. It's all right saying mental health. He got away with it. There should be no more of that. What more do you want? You know what I mean? He got away with it. He never got charged for it. Betting ring, yeah, betting ring. At the end of the day, he got away with it. He never got charged for it. He's now had since the summer. He's had a free brain. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't got that on his fucking mind anymore. You know what I mean? There's no more excuses.
And why come out and say you're going to give us a season?
Yeah, if he was 6 in the fucking league, do you think he'd be doing it? No, he fucking wouldn't.
We the thing is, he knew, like, he had 5 months left. Like, that's it. It's all we asked for him. The club that stood by him, the club that gave him anything. All we asked was 5 months of fucking working his ass off and saying thank you, goodbye. That's all we asked. It's all we had to. It's all he had to do.
Somebody said, "Be careful." He had no proof. No, he was innocent. He was innocent. He was proven innocent.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just think, like, I think we treat a lot of players too softly with kid gloves, and I just think we weren't asking.
I'm never going to turn around and say about mental health and it's not important and all that, but I don't see, once you've got away with it, what's left to suffering. Why is he suffering now, 6 months later? Do you feel betrayed? Yeah. Why not sue him then? Listen, but it's not the club's fault and it's not the fans' fault that he got involved in all of this nonsense. It's, whether he got involved in it or not, it's not our fault. We had to suffer watching him for 2 years, playing him £150,000 a week. The very least he can give you is 6 months more before he leaves.
Yeah. That's what we asked for. He could have left it. He could have left in the summer. Yeah, he could have left in the summer, left good terms. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been nothing for him.
He feels like the FA against him. Well, so since that, there's something gone on. They haven't just picked Lucas Paquetá out of a pack because they don't like him. Something's happened. There's something that they was investigating. Oh fuck off. Like that. I've had enough now. I'm not talking about this cunt anymore because I've had enough of him.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. We were the reason why I was talking about Paquetá is we was talking about the Paquetá money, where that's going, where it's gone, and not being spent. So, but yeah, we end up with a disaster loan, and well, that we might not. Some people are saying it's gone through. I'm trying to see if it is gone through, but it's still no update. And at the end of the day, mate, to be honest. Like, look, if it goes through, I don't really care because I don't think he's starting over Mavropanos. And if it doesn't go through, then I just laugh at our incompetence, and that's what that will be. It's like the one guy you wanted, the one defender, couldn't even get that over the line because you left it too late. Yeah, I don't think Disarcy's good. Like I said, I don't think Disarcy starts over Mavropanos or Todibo, and he's not going to be up to speed in time to start over Kilman while Tadebo's out. Maybe he becomes the guy that gets brought on in a back three. But you know, can he be trusted? He's error prone. Did you ever see that own goal he scored against Chelsea for Bournemouth? Like basically Sanchez he's like, you know, mid on the pitch. He's got the ball, and Sanchez is off his line. He turns around, like the goalkeeper, right? So he turns around and lobs Sanchez and scores an own goal. Like he instead of like, and he's not under massive pressure. Like the players are there, he could have passed it anywhere. He could have chipped one of their players and passed it up front, but he just turns under no pressure and fucking lobs the goalkeeper and scores a worldy own goal. I mean, welcome to West Ham. Yeah. It was unbelievable. Does anyone in the chat remember that? I've never seen the like of it, and I'd forgotten about it until I watched it again recently. It was, but that's just like, that's West Ham all over, isn't it? Passing isn't his strong suit. So I don't think Zuma's ever done that. No one. I don't think I've seen anyone do that level of own goal. To be honest with you, lob your own goalkeeper from distance. But yeah, like, look, we can say this is the thing, right? I think a lot of things the excuse everyone uses, yes, he's shit, but he'll be better in a low to mid block. Now, Nuno plays like a mid block, but he'll be better in a more defensive setup. And that all sounds sound, right? But you'd think that would be the case for Kilman. Like, well, he's in a defensive situation. He's in a back three. He's got to be all right there. No, it's like shit is shit. Like, at the end of the day, don't matter fucking where you're playing out. You're shit.
Yeah.
And doing shit. So, listen, hopefully, all we have is hope of like, well, we all was anti-Dawson and Dawson turned out to be very good, right? That's all we have is hope. But
that's all. That's all. That's all you can have.
He's the exception, not the rule. Like, Dawson's the exception, not the rule. It's not like we haven't got multiple examples of signing shit players and then fucking proving us massively wrong. You know, a lot of the times we sign someone shit and they're shit. Like, there's not a ton of examples. But yeah, like it seems Eamon, listen, you better show up because he better be good. You're on the Disarcy bandwagon. He better be good. Damn, behave yourself. Disarcy is a shocker. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean, Marky? What do you mean? I'm the one saying that. I'm just saying I can be wrong. I'm happy to be proved wrong. That's what I said when people are saying to me about like having a pop at me for saying my opinion that I don't think it's a good signing. Like, it's a terrible thing to say. I'm saying, listen, I give my opinion on the signing. If we sign him, I'll get behind him. And if I'm wrong, I'm happy to be proved wrong. I don't care about being wrong. I don't care. I just say how I feel. And that's what we do on this channel. We got to be authentic to our feelings. We can't lie to you and say it's brilliant and we don't think that. So yeah, look, we'll see. We'll see at the end of the day. But my problem is even if you think he's good, like Eamon does, I just think it's going to take it. I think he's going to need to get that match fitness, and even if he's ready, Nuno is obviously going to slow burn him because of that. You know, he drip fed, Traore. I thought he'd bring on much earlier because Traore's his love child. I thought Traore might have even started. I was watching. Where the hell is Traore?
Sullivan, January's difficult window. Liverpool just paid £60 million for a jacket. What the fuck?
I wasn't keen on Tati and Pablo when I first signed. The thing is, I didn't know nothing about it, but my thing is with Tati and Pablo, it's the same as anyone. Like, are they going to make an instant impact? Now, Tati and Pablo, if we carried playing the same system, like, and you played Tati as that one up top, it'd be terrible. It'd be useless. Like, the fact that we've changed the whole system, I think, has made those signings really, really successful by the fact that we play that system. But output, it's not there. Ballsy Hammer, £2 super chat. Thanks, mate. Nicky ending up talking about Pac-Man.
Well, it's a transfer window. He went in the transfer window.
And he just played again for Flamengo, so we had to have a little
poorly.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, it's Sunderland and Burnley tonight, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I'm going to go and watch that, so we're going to have to wrap up soon.
Yeah. So,
and then if anything happens, we'll come back.
Yes. If anything happens, listen, all that's going to happen is they might just announce Disarcy, unless there's some super secret surprise. I can't see it. I'm
going to be back in the morning with comments below and all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. Yeah, well, listen. Everyone.
So keep your comments in. If you're watching this video, go and comment on every video. If you want a chance for your comment to be read out, go and comment on every video that we've done in the last week, and it might get read out. And I'm going to choose an okay jersey for someone that's got the best comment of the week. So
there you go. Someone asked if they have the 0506 West Ham top. Like, the thing is, if it's on there, then
at the moment. They don't at the moment, but I can make suggestions and see if they can get them.
Yeah. Yes, we will keep going in the Championship. Our time in the Premier League will end, but our time on YouTube will not.
Yeah, we'll be here. You stuck with us regardless. So
yeah, we do take bribes on the comments below.
I was on. I'll tell you what, right? They've shown you a lot up. I was on Hammer's chat earlier. Somebody sent in a £99.99 super chat.
Bloody hell! They got rich. They got rich viewers.
Yeah,
mate.
Got rich followers, man.
But we do.
No, I'm only joking. We appreciate anything. We appreciate you just commenting.
Yeah, a little cheeky one of those down below will go a long way.
And a hype and all that. Yeah, so it's all good.
Yeah. I was saying this. I was teaching my YouTube course earlier. I was telling them about you got to tell people like, subscribe, fucking share, hype, comment. Fucking hell, like how much is we should be paying them at this rate with how much you have to ask people to do. Yeah, unbelievable. So Duran being offered around. Yeah, because didn't something happen with Duran? He's left Fenerbahce, or there was some problem with Fenerbahce. He's being offered about.
Yeah.
It's probably interesting.
Probably not the greatest signing, to be honest.
Does OK Jersey do unsponsored kits? Not at the moment, but we will try and get onto them, because I tell you what, they should be. They should. Yeah, Nicky look angry.
We got a solution for you if you have got them.
The solution is the solution. Yeah. So, yeah, Nick looked angry. He looked very angry on that.
I always look angry. Can't always get accused of looking angry. Angry. I'm just, what's the word? I'm numb to it now. I'm not angry about nothing. I'm not happy about nothing.
So numb.
Just numb to it.
1986 Avco shirt. They did have those, and then they sold out like mad. So I need to get them back.
Yeah.
So yeah, listen.
Straight away, them ones. They're fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're massive.
Go and have a look. We've got Leeds fans and Chelsea fans and all sorts of fans in the chat. So go and have a look. They have yours as well. So you get the discount code Nicky10 for 10% off. So go and get those. So listen,
coming. The England ones are there. The new ones. Go and get them.
Yep, England. They have
Let's get
England
fucking,
one.
yeah, we got to start getting ready for the World Cup.
Yeah. For some more disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. England and West Ham. Double pain. Need to do bigger sizes. Yeah, agreed. That's the thing. Like, there's China in it. Like, you don't see many people in China that are big, do you? Like, that's
I
where
know
it's coming from.
E13 events are just about to get some cracking ones that they've had made.
Oh, so, yeah. God. West Ham football new tweet. What's he said now? What has Sean said now? He says, we've tried. All issues with Axel Disasi loan resolved. Deal sheet submitted before 7 p.m. Final paperwork needs to be submitted by 9 p.m. for the transfer to be valid. We'll imagine we botched that.
Imagine they didn't send the email, they went home early.
Yeah. Well, I'm not being funny. With the way fucking Sullivan writes email, I wouldn't be surprised if it got botched.
Mate, I can't believe it's still right now when you've got ChatGPT is willing to write for you, to be honest.
Mate, you know what the fuck ChatGPT is. He can't even spell ChatGPT. GPT. I can't even say it.
Yeah.
ChatGPT. Yeah. So forgot to hit send on the email. Yeah, that'll be that chestnut, wouldn't it? So yeah, listen. Well, for all intents and purposes, we have seemingly signed Disasi, pending a disaster with the with emails and paperwork. Yeah, honestly. Lamadrid scored for our new Venezuelan signing. He scored for the under-21s. Yeah.
Good goal, apparently.
Smashing it. So, listen, we need to see what he can do in that. Hopefully, he becomes one for the future and does it. But we probably won't see him in the Prem this season. Maybe on the bench. JWP not happy he's on the bench. Well, it's an upgrade from where he was at West Ham for most of his time this season, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking sort it out, Jay.
Well, Prash just scored. He scored a free kick. Yeah, I swear to God, if he scores a free kick, I'm going to find him and I'm going to 2-foot him. If he fucking dares score a free kick. Yeah. How much I was so excited to see that guy score a free kick for us. Didn't do one. So, yeah, listen, happy transfer deadline day. Another underwhelming one. Another disappointing window. Let's hope what we've got is good enough.
Yeah, let's hope. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you all so much. And like I said, Nikki will be back in the morning to read the comments down below, and I'm sure there'll be some crackers there. So
I'm sure there will.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. One thing left to say: come on.